Imagine carving up an entire continent like a cake, deciding the fate of millions, redrawing their world without a single one of them in the room. This isn't fiction. This was the 1884 Berlin Conference, the moment an entire continent was stolen without a single battle fought on its soil. Before this, Africa was a vibrant tapestry of kingdoms, ancient trade routes, and powerful empires. From the libraries of Timbuktu to the stone walls of Great Zimbabwe, civilizations flourished. But in the late 19th century, a storm was brewing in Europe. The Industrial Revolution had created a hunger for rubber, gold, ivory, and power. Africa, vast and rich, became the prize. In a cold room in Berlin, German Chancellor Otto von Bismarck gathered the leaders of 14 European nations and the United States. Their goal: to divide Africa among themselves and avoid a European war. No African kings, no chiefs, no elders were invited. Their future was redrawn by men who didn't know their cultures, their languages, or their history. Britain claimed the East and South. France seized the West. And Belgium's King Leopold II took the Congo, not for his country, but as his own personal property. He called it the Congo Free State. But it was a land of unimaginable horror. His soldiers cut off the hands of workers who failed to meet rubber quotas. An estimated 10 million people died in one of history's most brutal, forgotten genocides. If you believe this hidden history is important and needs to be told, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us uncover more of these untold truths. But Africa did not surrender quietly. They came with guns and flags, but Africa did not kneel. From mountains to deserts, the continent blazed with resistance. In Ethiopia, Emperor Menelik II saw the deception coming. He armed his people, trained a modern army, and at the historic Battle of Adwa in 1896, his forces crushed the invading Italian army. It was a victory that sent shockwaves through Europe and became a beacon of hope for all of Africa. In West Africa, the brilliant strategist Samori Touré built a powerful empire and fought the French for over 16 years using guerrilla warfare. And queens led the charge. Centuries before, Queen Amina of Zazzau had commanded armies. Now, new queens rose. When the British demanded the sacred golden stool of the Ashanti, Queen Ya Asantewaa led the rebellion, famously declaring, "If you, the men of Ashanti, will not fight, then we, the women, will." Resistance wasn't only on the battlefield. It lived in poems, in secret schools, in prayers, and in the quiet refusal to be erased. When brute force wasn't enough, the colonizers used a silent, more sinister weapon: divide and rule. They turned neighbor against neighbor, tribe against tribe, planting seeds of distrust that still cause conflict today. In Nigeria, the British gave power to certain chiefs to weaken others. In Rwanda, the Belgians created ethnic ID cards, Hutu or Tutsi, drawing artificial lines that would later explode into genocide. They forced Africans to speak foreign languages, swear loyalty to foreign kings, and worship foreign gods. Schools erased local heritage, churches demonized traditions, and the media painted Africans as inferior and uncivilized. And underneath it all was the real reason for the scramble: greed, the economic theft of a continent. Railways weren't built to connect African towns. They were built to move resources from mines to ports. From those ports, Africa's gold, diamonds, cocoa, and oil flowed out to enrich Europe. Africans were forced to pay taxes in cash, which they could only earn by working in colonial mines and plantations. It was a perfect trap. theft disguised as development. The Scramble shadow still lingers today in the artificial borders that divide families, in legal systems written by colonizers, and in economies still structured to export raw materials. The Scramble never truly ended, it just changed its name. But now, Africa is speaking back. We are reclaiming our story. Scholars are rewriting the textbooks. Filmmakers are restoring the truth. We remember the names they tried to erase: Menelik, Ya Asantewa, Samori Toure, and countless more. We are not victims. We are the descendants of warriors, queens, and visionaries. For centuries, others told Africa's story. Now we are taking it back. Join us on this journey of discovery and empowerment. Subscribe and click the notification bell to ensure you don't miss our next chapter in the real history of Africa.